Accused murderer Jodi Arias' friend testifying for the prosecution. Her friend Leslie Udi telling jurors she saw Arias the day after the murder. She says Arias was her normal self, even mentioning that she and Travis were broken up but were going to remain best friends. Days later, Arias called Jodi to tell her Alexander had been murdered, acting like she wasn't involved.
She couldn't imagine why someone would do that to Travis, and how could they do something like that to Travis, that he was such a wonderful person, and why would anybody do that to him?
A stark description to the man that Arias now describes as an abuser who forced her to kill in self-defense. The prosecution resting its case, and the defense starts its version on January 29th. And with the mountain of evidence against her, plenty of people believe a murder conviction against Arias is a slam dunk, but not so fast. We talked to criminal defense attorney Brent Kleinman today. He's been watching the trial closely and says Arias could escape the death penalty or even walk free. You tweeted out earlier today you don't think that Jodi Arias will be convicted of first-degree murder. Why is that?
Well, I believe it's been a very tough trial for the prosecution to show enough premeditation and show that she really was intending to kill him when she entered the house during the day.
She left all kinds of evidence behind tying her to the crime. Could that actually work to her benefit? I mean, could the defense somehow argue that because she left all of this stuff behind that she never really intended to kill him?
I think that's partially what the defense is going to argue. Their first goal in what they turned in a motion today to the court was that they want the premeditation charge dropped. That means she wasn't thinking about it. And if that happens, the death penalty comes right off the table.
The jury, as you have pointed out, has been asking a lot of questions. That's an indicator to you that there's already doubt planted in their minds.
There is. And Arizona is unique in the fact that the jury is allowed to ask questions. And some of the most interesting questions were, they were asking about the roommates in the house. And they never made comment to, there was a foul odor, there's anything suspicious. And they were there for 5 days. So the jury picked up on that very quickly, and I don't think the prosecutor ever addressed that.
Do you suspect that the prosecution is going to allow for the jury to convict on a lesser offense like second-degree murder?
They need to get a conviction in this. She can't walk away after all this has happened.
Well, the prosecution will need to decide before deliberations if they'll go all in on that first-degree murder charge, and if they do and the jury isn't convinced, Arias could walk.
Caught on video.